Welcome to the charming seaside town of Ocean City, one of the most popular beach destinations along the East Coast. During the summer, Ocean City becomes the second most populous area in Maryland, welcoming over 8 million annual visitors. Many of these travelers have made Ocean City their traditional getaway, ushering in the joy and excitement of the summer season with the majestic sounds of the Atlantic Ocean. Hi everyone, I'm Jose and I'm in the beautiful resort town of Ocean City, ready to kick off the American summer tradition. On this tour, we'll experience the sparkling beaches, the lively atmosphere, and the exciting entertainment of this vacation destination, ranking as one of America's top beach resorts. We'll learn about Ocean City's riveting history. From a small fishing village to a sprawling resort town, Ocean City has a rich backstory, marked by many chapters of change and transformation, evolving through various eras to create an unforgettable beach experience. So let's go on tour to the beach town of Ocean City, Maryland. On this early summer morning, fog descends upon the eastern shore. Early risers make their way to the Ocean City Inlet, where advertisers prepare promotions for the day's resort activities. Fishermen can be seen out in the ocean, making their rounds before the crowds take over the beach. The waves of sunrise splash onto the shore as winds gather momentum. Morning walkers head to the edges of the inlet, exploring this iconic stretch of downtown Ocean City. On the sandy beach, lifeguards begin preparations for a busy day of swimmers at one of Maryland's most visited getaways. Ocean City welcomes over 8 million visitors annually, employing more than 200 lifeguards to staff the 90 lifeguard stands. I look out onto the horizon, where the sound of waves is the only thing audible at this quiet hour of the day. The town of Ocean City was established on July 4th, 1875, originally connecting with Assateague Island. The land that now makes up the resort town was once owned by English settler Thomas Fenwick, the namesake of Fenwick Beach along the Delaware coastline. During its early days, stagecoaches and ferries were the only means of reaching this secluded barrier island, a place where visitors came to simply enjoy the beauty of the Atlantic Ocean. Ocean City, Maryland, quite frankly, one of the most quintessential beach destinations along the eastern shore. Ocean City has long been a popular escape for the residents of the mid-Atlantic, with pristine sandy beaches, one of the liveliest boardwalks found in any American beach town, and the vibrant energy coming from amusement parks and carnivals. It's no wonder why more than 8 million visitors make this their summer getaway. But Ocean City wasn't always a vibrant beach town. Its origins date back to the Assateague and Algonquin Native Americans. The indigenous people of the lands lived along the coastal barrier islands, creating camps between Assateague and Ocean City. The rich marine environment sustained their small tribes. When European settlers first arrived in 1524, the area was transformed into a small fishing village, and it remained this way for many centuries. Ocean City's isolation as a barrier island initially wasn't thought of as a vacation getaway. It wasn't until 1875 that the first hotel opened in Ocean City, the Atlantic Hotel. The Sinnapuxent Beach Company purchased the hotel in 1890 and later added the railroad bridge over Sinnapuxent Bay. It paved the way for converting this fishing village into one of America's top beach destinations. Welcome to the iconic American summer, where Talbot Street Beach begins to fill with visitors. As we watch the parasailers drift above the waves, we're reminded of the uniqueness of Ocean City, a destination that fully lives up to its reputation as a quintessential American beach town. This vibrant seaside escape has drawn visitors for decades. In its early days, businessmen from Baltimore, Philadelphia, and Wilmington made their way to this coastal retreat. Ocean City soon evolved into a resort town that catered specifically to women and families. Advertisers began calling it the ladies' resort to the ocean, a nickname that captured the spirit of the era. Below the fishing pier, my curiosity pulls me closer to explore the water as it flows onto the beach, splashing between the weathered pilings. Colorful umbrellas scattered across the sand bring vibrancy to an otherwise cloudy morning. Visitors are fully immersed in the rhythm of the summer waves, while lifeguards keep a watchful eye on the energy of the shoreline. Ocean City began its modern history with just over 40 residents, but the 20th century brought rapid development, and by the 1970s, more than 15,000 condominiums have been constructed. The completion of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and Tunnel in the 1950s and 60s made the Eastern Shore more accessible, further connecting mainland Maryland to this once secluded getaway. Ocean City was viewed as a hidden treasure on the edge of Maryland, emerging as one of the largest vacation destinations on the East Coast, a getaway where all kinds of travelers could begin a summer tradition. Walking through downtown, we encounter the steady traffic of visitors making their way to vacation rentals. The streets buzz with arrivals as the large summer crowds bring a whole new level of energy. During its peak season, Ocean City completely transforms. I stopped for breakfast at a local restaurant, Soriano's Coffee Shop, established in 1982. This classic Ocean City eatery offers an old-school atmosphere and some of the tastiest breakfast food to fuel your adventure. My plate of choice? The waffle thing. Simply delicious. Right by Soriano's is the Museum of Ocean City, a building with its own fascinating history. It once operated as a grocery store, then transformed into the first bank of Ocean City. Today, it stands as a museum dedicated to preserving the town's history, from the native wildlife to honoring indigenous culture. As tourists walk through the neighborhood, they come across a variety of vibrant street murals. Murals can be found all throughout this beach town, as art plays a significant role in the community. Between South Philadelphia and Baltimore Avenue, you'll find the Ocean City Bus Terminal. This location was the only way to enter Ocean City via the Baltimore, Chesapeake, and Atlantic Railway. It marked an era of transportation that lasted 57 years. At At the intersection of Baltimore Avenue and 3rd Street, we come across City Hall, a historic landmark in Ocean City. It holds the distinction of being the first brick building in town. There's so much hidden history in the streets of Ocean City, easily overlooked when we only focus on the beach and modern amusements. What attributes turn a resort town into a beach destination? The rise of Ocean City's tourism and the birth of a true vacation getaway really took shape in the 1800s when the Boardwalk was first constructed. The elevated boardwalk was built in 1897, marking a turning point in Ocean City's evolution. Morning. From a small fishing village of around 50 residents to a town that welcomed up to 2,500 guests only a year after establishing a connecting railroad to nearby Berlin. The Boardwalk became the heartbeat of Ocean City's identity and the central hub for tourism, entertainment, and local life. As the clouds begin to lift, we make our way to the Boardwalk, where the colorful spirit of summer blankets the beach. Crowds descend upon Maryland's most famous promenade, ready to dive into its attractions, ride the towering amusements, and sample the endless variety of beachside restaurants. Ocean City boasts more than 200 eateries, making the Boardwalk a playground for food lovers. These wooden planks soak in the colors of summer with bathing suits and sun hats that shimmer in this 90-degree heat. Every step carries a trace of history. Officially known as Atlantic Avenue, the Boardwalk has been part of the beach since 1902. It brought new conveniences to visitors, including pedal cars, family-sized cycles, still rolling up and down the Boardwalk today. Early hotel owners joined forces to create a smoother walking path for guests, one that would keep the sand out of their lobbies. Since then, the Boardwalk has experienced many changes, enduring storms, fires, and the passage of time, while remaining the beating heart of Ocean City. To get a better view of the sandy shore, we head up to the fishing pier, standing more than 24 feet above the water. The pier is iconic in its own right, one of the most photographed attractions in all of Maryland. The deck is lined with fishermen, taking a break from the sandy beach to reel in a fresh catch from the Atlantic Ocean. The pier's history stretches back to the early 1900s and has gone through several transformations before becoming the modern structure we see today. It was one of the few piers along the South Atlantic coast that welcomed visitors from all walks of life. But above us, thunderous sounds overpower all other noise, except for one calm seagull, perched and unbothered, waiting for the skies to clear. Many of those visitors have left their mark, mementos fastened to the railings, with locks surrounding the entire pier. At decibel levels exceeding 110 and brushing the threshold of pain, the Blue Angels make their entrance, with speeds reaching 600 to 700 miles per hour. They tear through the skies, just shy of breaking the sound barrier. Since 2015, The Blue Angels have been a highlight for Ocean City visitors, dazzling beachgoers with power and spectacle. They're the second oldest aerobatic team in the world, surpassed only by the French Aerobatic Patrol. The ground below shudders as statues honoring the original settlers of Ocean City vibrate in their wake. From the inlet to the horizon, the jets carve their path across the sky, gone as quickly as it came. The beauty of a mid-Atlantic summer. As a vibrant water tower stands watch over Ocean City, the crowds are out in full force, filling the beach to capacity. Umbrellas sprout from the sand in neat, colorful rows. A midday haze softens the horizon, revealing an endless shoreline, where visitors make the slow crawl towards the cool Atlantic waters. For miles, the same scene repeats, families splashing in the shallows, friends tossing frisbees, and the steady rhythm of waves guiding the day. For all the beauty and enchantment, it hasn't always been this calm. Ocean City has weathered its share of storms, none more transformative than the hurricane of 1933. A Category 1 storm slammed into the coast, cutting a permanent inlet through the shoreline. What began as a destructive force that flooded streets, ruined businesses, and tore apart homes ended up shaping the town's very identity. From hurricanes like Gloria, Isabel, Agnes, and Sandy, the people of Ocean City have endured, rebuilt, and proving their resilience time and time again. Boats pass slowly toward the inlet and marina, while laughter from the crowded sands echoes out into the water. Lifeguards scan their busy surroundings, watching as friends paddle onto the surf and families start new summer traditions. Walking the town's 10-mile stretch of beach is like stepping through a living scrapbook. Ocean City is a place full of charm, where the simple joy of a game of wiffle ball or a morning surf session feels timeless. From its early days as a secret hideaway for the wealthy to its rise as one of America's favorite seaside escapes, Ocean City thrives on entertainment. No event captures its spirit quite like the White Marlin Open, the world's largest bill fishing tournament. Ocean City is known as the white marlin capital of the world, offering the perfect habitat for these majestic fish, thanks to the warm waters of the Gulf Stream that sweep past its coast each summer. Once again, the rolling clouds drift in, casting shadow over our beach experience. I wander onto the White Marlin Marina and watch as boats hurry back toward shore, their captains adjusting plans at the first sight of rain. A group of jet skiers follows closely behind. Beyond the docks, I catch sight of cars making their way along Ocean Gateway, the great highway that connects Ocean City to the mainland before stretching westward for more than 3,000 miles, all the way to Sacramento, California. Ocean City's proud title, the White Marlin Capital of the World, was officially bestowed by President Franklin Roosevelt. FDR himself once fished these waters, drawn to the inlet's rich marine life and fascinated by how the 1933 hurricane reshaped the coastline. From this marina, the channel flows directly into the inlet and out into the Atlantic Ocean. On the horizon, the sandy outline of Aztec Island. The clouds deepen, turning the summer day from golden to gray. The air is heavy, hot and humid, with temperatures pushing into the high 90s. It's enough to send beachgoers scattering. Speaking of storms, out of nowhere it started raining, pretty much shutting down the whole resort town. This has been one of the rainiest years in recent memory. The boardwalk empties in minutes. Its energy paused as visitors seek shelter. But there's a quiet beauty to a summer rain. The clouds wash over Ocean City, deepening the colors until the lights shimmer brighter and the wooden planks glisten with reflected neon. Some visitors sit patiently, choosing to weather the downpour in place. Others brave the rain, wandering through the drizzle in raincoats and sandals. When the boardwalk first opened, it was only wide enough for 4 people to walk side by side and stretch just half a mile in total length. A humble start compared to its sprawling 32 to 80-foot width that spans the heart of the downtown. Every expansion tells the story of change, just as each plank tells the story of time. I slip away toward the indoor amusements, dodging puddles as I go, using this downtime to search for food and a place to keep dry. As the rain begins to slow down, and the evening rush brings out the hungry patrons, I pick up my favorite food for a light evening meal. Pizza, with a crispy crust, exactly how I like it. By the time we head back to the boardwalk, the rain has thinned to a mist. Rides clank back to life. Performers reclaim their spots, and the evening crowds shuffle in, dressed for warm nights and cool breezes. The boardwalk has survived through decades of storms and seasons, an enduring icon of beach culture and a celebration of the American summer.
Ocean City's boardwalk has evolved similar to the town's growth. In its early days, visitors would hide beneath the elevated planks to escape the summer heat. Over the years, it suffered extensive damage from hurricanes and fires, forcing the city to undertake major renovations to preserve this iconic landmark. From the promenade of the early 1900s to the sections of concrete found in later decades, every generation has their own version and memories of the boardwalk.
Marty's Playland adds colorful sounds of arcades to the busy boardwalk. It's one of the oldest forms of entertainment and an integral part of the beach town experience. As our adventure winds down, we drift towards the heart of the amusement attractions. The glow of neon lights and the sounds of beeping arcades are the heartbeat of the boardwalk after dark. Here, kids and adults alike get lost among the flashing screens, stepping into worlds of fantasy, competition, and chance. I wander the aisles until I find my favorite. The claw machine, a cabinet full of treasures. And if I'm being honest, 9 times out of 10, no treasure at all. But it's the thrill that keeps me coming back. Outside, the air is thick with the sound of laughter and carnival music. The strongman competition draws a crowd, cheering as challengers test their grip and grit. Every good boardwalk needs attractions, and in 1893, the first amusement park opened in Ocean City, Trimper Rides. It's not just the oldest amusement park in town, it's the oldest family-owned amusement park in America. Trimper Rides paved the way for many more amusement parks to open in Ocean City, further fueling the growth of this vibrant beach town. In 1893, the boardwalk saw its first glow. Self-regulating lamps that could burn for 20 hours, inviting visitors to see the beach town in a new light. Today, the entire resort shimmers with electricity, blending vintage charm with modern sparkle in the perfect package for a summer escape. The eastern shore of Maryland is full of wonders, a place that welcomes visitors from near and far with sun, sand, history, and joy. It's the kind of summer experience that doesn't just fill a weekend, it stays with you long after the wave fades into the horizon. The town of Ocean City is a phenomenal escape, a true gem in the state of Maryland. It captures the vibrant spirit of iconic American beach towns while offering a fascinating history behind its development. Ocean City is a blend of modern resort luxury and the nostalgic postcard charm, creating one of the most exciting destinations, not just in Maryland, but along the entire East Coast. It's a place full of laughter, fun, and adventure, a coastal haven that leaves visitors with unforgettable memories and inspires new traditions to be passed down for generations. I'm Jose, and I thank you for joining me on this tour in Ocean City, Maryland. Until next time.